played with DeSean. I wonder, just give us your thoughts on what he does for an offense and maybe how important he is, or if they would be able to replace a guy like DeSean.
Well, it's very hard to replace talented guys like DeSean Jackson in the NFL. DeSean brings a type of excitement to the game that you rarely see throughout the league. What he's offered this offense is the ability to stretch the field. That's going to let Jeremy Maclin get open. That's going to allow LaShawn McCoy to have a little bit more running room. That's going to allow Brent Selleck to have a little bit more room to run his routes as well. He's doing all the things that doesn't necessarily line up on the stat sheet. That's getting other people open, helping his teammates, helping guys get to the next level. Those are things that are not going to show up on the stat sheet, but he's doing those things. And obviously you want the guy to have 1,200 yards receiving and 90 catches every single year. Obviously this wasn't that type of year for him, but at the same time, to lose a guy like this, a talented young player, I think it would be a travesty for this team.
You got the New York Giants in the Final Four, and the Eagles had success against them this year. Jeffrey Lurie, in his postseason press conference, talked about needing to match up with teams like the Saints, the Green Bay Packers. How close are the Eagles in your mind to being in that elite company? You look at a team like the Giants, you maybe think they're closer than we thought, but that might be dangerous as well to think that way.
Well, I think the Eagles are very close. This year they started out terrible. Leading the league in the first 5 games in turnovers, 15 turnovers. That's no way to play football. Obviously, they needed time to get their first-year defensive coordinator, Juan Castillo, ready and prepared for the season. He had to learn how to use his personnel. That didn't really happen until the end of the year, and at that point, it was a little bit too late. Next year, this team, with the addition of the OTAs and being able to practice and have the ability to go back and look at the film and see the things that they were allowed to do good, the things that they did bad, this team would be a lot better.
Obviously, another big question surrounding the Eagles, the defensive coordinator, Juan Castillo. You know Juan. He was he was the offensive line coach when you were here. But right. Spagnuolo out there. Should the Eagles make a move? What are your thoughts on where the Eagles will go with that?
Well, anytime that you can upgrade, you're going to do that. And that's with every position and also your coaching staff. And so to bring back a guy that was formerly on your coaching staff, a guy that has a lot of success in the NFL as a defensive coordinator, it could do nothing but help your team. Coach Spags is a very good coach. He gets the guys around him. And I think the young guys on that defense, even the older guys, they need someone to believe in, a system to believe in. I think they lost a lot of confidence in Juan Castillo throughout the year. They kind of gained it at the end. But having a guy coming in with Spags or whoever else they bring in as a defensive coordinator, it just might help that team bounce back a little bit faster.